After Rai had his arm burned by bonding with some kind of elemental creature. I've been trying to work on art, by the way, to depict that tattoo on your character's arm.
I saw it. The funny thing is, Ari looked at that and she's like, "That's a weird tattoo. It looks like he got burned." And I'm like, "That's the point." She's like, "Oh,
It is.
then that is fantastic."
But I don't feel like it's the art that I've been working on is better than the art that you already have.
I will admit, his cheekbones are a little concerning.
I keep wanting to give him a very square jaw. Have you seen Spencer or the other Spencer's brothers?
Wait, which Spencer? Joseph Spencer
Not
or
the
Dragon
one in this
Spencer?
game. Dragon Spencer.
Dragon
Have you
Spencer.
ever met his brothers?
No.
Oh gosh, they have like straight cut off square jaws. And that's what goes through my head for some reason. It's just this really tough square jaw.
Think about
I
like
assume that's not what you actually want.
Minecraft
So
square jaw.
Yeah, actually, kind of. Their faces are rectangles.
Oh no.
It's pretty cool. But I get a feeling that's not actually what you want, so I'll probably go through a little like concept stuff with you over the week. Anyway, yes, after that bonding experience, you're going to try and seek out some information at this shrine. So, adventurers, the morning is upon you. Whither to do you go?
I think first off, I'm gonna go get a mouse so I don't have to use a trackpad.
All right.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
So we were seeking a shrine?
Yes, you found somebody.
Go do fire stuff.
Yeah.
I see.
Rai cornered a carny guy, a carnival actor who's a fire lacer who believes he knows where they might be able to learn more. The two of them.
Sorry, I'm just trying to recall everything. I've been spacing out for the last few days.
Not to mention you actually missed that session as well, so.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, you got something else. Alrighty. So, morning rises. You're finally allowed to wander about the estate to some degree. I mean, wander too much and people might start giving you shifty looks. I leave the stage to you.
Can I move around?
You can.
Cool. Get up. Good morning, Ida.
Good morning.
Wow. I wasn't expecting everybody to wake up at the exact same time, I have to be honest, but that's convenient.
It's the adventurer's alarm clock.
It's probably also the smell of breakfast.
Wouldn't mind breakfast.
Well, I know what I said.
Indeed, you are correct. Okay.
Oh, it's that guy.
John and John.
Oh no.
Have prepared a nice, but definitely not overly extravagant breakfast, you know. Eggs, a bit of cooked bacon, a little bit of green, some very thick milk.
I mean, is there another way to have milk?
No, there is no other way to have milk.
I'm guessing that's 5% milk, right?
Not pasteurized. We're just all gonna get sick.
Yep.
Yeah. Just
All right.
thick cream. That's probably a little watered down, but that's about it. Anyway, enjoy your meal.
Food.
John. Click. Alright. You have a little time to discuss with yourselves about what you're going to do. Or
So-
you can eat and go right away.
We think this Carney was actually a trustworthy informant.
All right.
Hmm.
Y'all ready to go meet a weirdo?
Sure.
Yay.
Whoa.
I'm never
So-
not ready.
It may be interesting, but why?
As remember that whole like fire elemental thing that came out of the egg?
Yes,
We might be able to find some answers there.
might be able to. We're supposed to trust this person who is less experienced in your art more than
Supposedly his father was a fire sage or something like that, and isn't that what we read on the dragon head that was there, or the dragon skeleton?
seems an easy thing to lie about.
But you gotta know something about it in order to lie about it. Worst case scenario, we beat the crap out of him and make him tell us what he knows.
Be true. Very well. We'll learn something.
All right.
Put it this way, beating him up is not gonna be hard.
Costly though, as he can throw fire, but
Throw fire.
yeah, but
Block fire.
I did not remember that. All right then.
Yeah. Waiting for those last demon things to throw fire at me because I was like, come on, do it, you out, and they didn't.
I don't know what the plan was. I would assume you would know devils are immune to fire.
No, them throw fire at me so I could be like, haha, I'm immune too, Fetcher.
What
thought
attribute do
those
you
were-
use to determine your damage? I'm sorry, on your elemental strike?
Charisma.
Charisma?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of those devils, I don't think we've talked about them since that happened. That was a terribly curious incident.
It was.
Dude,
One moment. I'm just testing something out. I'm sorry.
I'm
Okay.
just
Horribly
just
concerned.
a little bit curious about why they wanted to help us look good, but or why they wanted us to think they were dead, maybe.
it
Maybe
could have
I
had to do
don't
with the
know.
whatever contract they signed or summon, or like whatever pact was used to summon them to this realm. Somebody just summoned them here and asked them to scare people away from that area without actually causing harm.
Huh.
So
Someone's just trying to make a name for themselves or just keep troublemakers out.
it's hard to know. I mean, all we've got is speculation. We just know that they were acting and that they weren't interested in causing actual harm.
I mean,
And I mean, they weren't specifically targeting any of us either. They're mostly targeting
Well, they were.
the females in our company.
Yeah, why were they targeting the females? Is that like common for demons to do? Do they like sacrificial like virgins or
if,
whatnot?
if they're under contract, maybe it's someone who just doesn't like them.
Could
If
be.
they were targeting specifically them, but they didn't. They things are weird.
And also,
didn't,
if the
like-
goal is to instill fear, then hardened adventurers such as ourselves are not the easiest.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
Are the cooks still in here?
No, you are alone.
Cool.
Just as it appears.
So we had a
So.
plan for today.
Visit this shrine.
Does anybody is does anybody have any concerns outside of just meeting a random stranger, or are we just gonna go?
Again, we can beat the crap out of him. It wouldn't be too hard. I mean, I almost did on accident, so you know.
Yeah, and then if anything
Jason
goes
can
wrong,
vouch for me on that.
that is true.
I brought
Like,
up my concerns. I'm most concerned it would be a waste of our time.
Well, we've also got another job in a couple days, so
Yeah, we're just killing time till that happens.
exactly. I mean,
That's
we basically what it is for the other job. He's hiring more people to defend the caravan, going to get more relics from the ancient elven ruins.
that.
We figured,
That's
yeah, it's probably better to wait for people, but also at the same time, we didn't want to just sit here bored, so we found another thing to do. He takes a
No.
sip of his drink.
Maybe all of you have nothing better to do.
Excellent timing.
Oh, that was quite the belch.
Yeah, that was excellent timing.
Good one.
Butler brought this weird drink to me. It's like red and syrupy, but it's like bubbles. He called it like the mountains dew something.
Yes, totally.
I've been trying that one before.
You might have to change that name a little bit more.
Nah, it's just,
Dew of the
it's just
mountain.
nah, it's just a blood red morning beer.
Morning beer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're drinking early. It takes the edge off.
I mean, I figure
I guess-
adventurers
I
just
guess
drink
Ray's a
when they
drunk now.
want.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else have anything else they want to do before we go? You buy
No.
potions?
Well,
Probably do that.
probably
Yeah,
do that,
I am
guess.
trying to save my money.
Pansy.
I don't-
Well, I mean, plate armor would sound good.
I know the
Ooh.
feeling.
I don't know
Remember,
what's
I can only have medium armor though, so you know. Um,
You're taking care of much of my business here already.
I'm gonna go do something fun. This shrine sounds really fun, so I just want to go do that. To be honest,
well, yeah, but I mean, won't do any good if we all just get killed when we're there.
I mean, you said it's probably not gonna happen, so it's not gonna happen.
Well, I said he wouldn't be an issue. We don't exactly know what's going to be there.
It's just a shrine.
Holds up my
Assuming-
arm. This was just a rock.
Yeah, a rock that maybe we shouldn't have messed with and found in the statue of a freaking dragon.
Oh, I hope you know I play with it nightly.
Oh, who is keeping the rock, by the way?
I am.
Okay, your pack is still warm.
Perfect.
But yeah, it's just, assuming none of you guys have angry gods lurking and seeking your destruction. It should be fine.
Brevin takes a minute and looks directly at Kozak, not Rye, Brevin.
Well, I haven't quite directly
Yeah.
angered any gods, as far as I know.
I mean, the only one here who I think would have angered any sort of force of nature. Well, that'd be you, Rye. I do
Why
not.
would I do?
Not. You've burned down a forest. You can't hide that from me. You definitely started a forest fire.
That my father immediately put out.
Yeah, maybe nature still wants its payback.
A sequoia forest where that helps them reproduce. That's why we practice there. If we did start a fire, it was a good thing.
Maybe nature didn't appreciate it as much as you thought it did.
How do you know? What are you? Some sort of like nature, like what do they call them? What did I hear in the military? Druid? No.
No, I'm a
Druid? No.
question. Do you know I'm a gnome, right? Do you know what variety of gnome I am?
No, not really.
Those descended of the forest.
Cool. My ancestors claimed we were birthed by fire, so you know.
Oh, that's way cooler. I'm jealous now.
Regular guy.
Not really.
Oh no,
but-
man. You know, being born of fire is pretty cool, man.
Ancestor claiming an origin versus people living somewhere and knowing things about it is pretty different.
Hi.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I was gonna say
You're here.
mine is myth. Yes. Hi.
blushes.
I don't remember which person made an impression on her, but whoever it is should
It's not that hard to guess.
whoever it is should definitely go for it.
Wink. I'll
Jason,
drink
this
to
is your
that.
chance.
Takes a big chug. I am that shiny black armor. It's John.
Are you here to kick us out?
Normally, yes, but the ladies do not mind your presence yet, so I have not been instructed to have you evicted.
I have a feeling they won't have us evicted.
Would you tell me?
At least
Would
one
you
At least one of them in particular.
would you do it violently or would you do it gently?
Depends if we're a pain, probably.
To the extent is necessary.
See, but I don't fear John. John would be nice. He'd just teleport us out, and that's as violent as he would get.
John,
You can use
you
magic,
do
right,
magic?
John?
I won't answer that.
Lovely. A man of mystery. Can I insight check him to see if
I was gonna say, somebody please. Proof he's full of crap.
Come,
You may. Go ahead.
go +1. Yes.
13 ain't bad.
13. He is hard to read.
You know what? Here, I'm curious
I
what I
mean,
would get, because I
head-
don't think I have insight on this character.
Ooh, give a
Gills.
roll.
I do have insight on this character. Go get it. Booyah!
He's difficult to read still.
That's about what I figured. Alright, who's ready to go burn down an ancient shrine?
If
Burn down?
it's for your kind, I'm sure it's fireproof.
Yeah, I know. That was the joke.
Perhaps
I just
it
wanted to
would be
make
a
John
fun-
feel uncomfortable for a second.
What was that, Kozak?
Perhaps it would flood it.
Oh,
I will prepare my spells accordingly.
I was going to say,
Sounds like a
actually,
good
yeah, that's
idea.
legit. That's legitimately a good idea. Yeah, water and ice might be accepted. I'll run the front and, well, I'll just be in people's way.
oh right. I needed to go do a thing in town before we left. Hold on, I'll be back. I'm just.
Go for
I
it.
need to go purchase a components pouch
Oh, okay.
because I don't have one of those. I realized that earlier. I don't have.
That's the dumbest thing about that type of rogue is there's no way you can get a components pouch except for buying one.
Have you
We're
been
going-
Yeah.
Or a
finding
kind
your
DM.
components on the
You'll
ground?
have to gather your party before venturing forth.
It'll be fine.
I just tell them where to meet us. We're gonna take like another half an hour here eating and talking and prepping.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll just do it quick. And,
Well, yeah,
and,
no,
it's
we don't have to
25
switch.
Gold?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even
I
have
have
to-
25 gold. I'll just
Yeah. All right.
skillily poop that right on out of here.
Mark that off your character.
Yeah, that is
Why am I
the
having such a
dumbest
hard
thing about
time?
that.
That's just cool.
Yeah. That's the dumbest thing about that type of rogue. Is it's just
I
like I don't know how you're casting. Good luck.
don't mind it. It's not complicated or anything. You just gotta.
Can be. Depends
well,
on the
it's just-
setting.
Yeah. I gotta double check to make sure none of these have like a cost to them.
Yeah,
All
exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Looking at you, heroic feast.
Swish,
Yeah, because the
splash.
This one does.
The quarter caster is definitely going to be able to use it.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
Ugh.
This one does, but I can save it for later.
Ah, see, he did have one.
That's good to check.
Yeah. This one just needs
Wait,
me
you're level
to
3. How many spells do you have? You got
Me?
what? 3 cantrips? And
I got 4 cantrips and 4 spells.
what level are we?
4.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah.
Cool. So I at least know one of your cantrips. And that's the one that's required.
Do
Law
paladins?
hand.
Sorry. Do paladins get cantrips?
No.
No,
Nope, half-casters
they
don't.
don't need it. They have
Yeah.
sword.
I would say,
That's
yeah, do
true,
you want to know
yeah,
what
they
your
don't.
cantrip is?
I cast
Sword.
sword.
Do you want to know what your other cantrip
I
is?
cast death.
Improved Divine Smite at level 8. 8, isn't it? Or is it 11?
I have no idea.
No, his other cantrip is I cast javelin.
No,
I
I mean
kill
the one
you
where he
now.
starts having radiant damage on every hit because he can.
Oh yeah, well there is that.
For free.
But that's
Yeah.
like level 11.
Yeah, but still. Oh my gosh, that spell. Or just that feature. It's
Alright.
not even a spell. Ugh.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Is that all, or do you have more? I don't want to push you. Or
Nah, let's head out. Let's go meet up with what's his bucket.
All right. To skip over loading a second lengthy and large map, and since I assume you're not doing much in the city other than getting the guy, I will say that you will be able to collect him. He's just
Yay.
waiting out near the front gate to the south of the city.
Hey.
He has a little pack on. He's got this bounded book in his hand, and he's like, you ready to go?
Sure. There's nobody waiting to ambush us. I was jokingly, mostly.
That's my concern.
I know.
Alright. Then follow me. He will then set off to start to lead your way.
No, I
with
would
the
laugh,
morning-
but Josh isn't going to do this. I would laugh if he accidentally grabbed John and dragged him with us.
No, John can't come.
John has to stay where he is.
Sad.
Okay. So
He's-
you travel out and along. Okay, I can start the next scene. So as you travel across the hilled landscapes, amongst trees and such, you find eventually a flowing river that he then leads you to travel up northward. Until
Just
eventually you find a
another
nice
man.
little hill. And I gotta make sure I've got the right map view scene. Alright, give me one moment. I'm gonna populate the scene with your characters, and then I will... Oh, wow, you're so small on this map. Sometimes I get the scale a little confused. Okay, I apologize for how long this might take to activate, but let's activate the scene. Oh, shoot. The scene needs light.
I'm going to say it's gray.
Yeah, it's not a small place.
I'm just going to continue scrolling out until it eventually loads. That's how this works, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I look longingly at my laptop. 1 hour and 7 minutes left.
Oh, man.
Started it 2 hours ago.
It'll be done before the game's over.
That doesn't mean it'll work. That just means it'll be done checking to see if it's gonna work.
What is happening to your computer?
None of the USB ports are recognizing anything I plug into them.
Sounds rough.
Aha.
Yeah, it sucks. All laptop gaming is Xnay until the foreseeable future, which makes me angry because I was getting back into Monster Hunter World. But yeah, now.
You can see it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Again,
Before you,
just
you can
around
see
the
a
river bend.
large shrine built upon a hilltop. Before you, there is a little kind of gazebo kind of space with an altar. If you can move under it, you'll be able to see more.
Wow, that is much bigger than the shrines I'm used to seeing.
That's about right.
This place
Okay.
is oddly beautiful, actually.
Up on the ground, you can see that mark that you saw on the top of the egg.
And it's now engraved into my hand.
Yes, indeed. Although you only have a black spot on the back of your hand.
Yeah. So do I recognize this symbol at all? Like, would this have
This
been something that my
symbol-
dad had, or like laying around,
That
or an
is a
ancient text?
history check.
All right. Worst part is that doesn't mean he didn't. That just means I'm an idiot if I fail this, which is more than likely. Oh wait, I have proficiency in history. Hey!
That's a good roll.
Not a complete buffoon.
Not completely. The symbol is not unfamiliar to you. You've actually seen it depicted on some of the older training manuals, shall we say, that were used to teach you. However, you were never really allowed to get into those.
Too deeply?
Yeah.
My dad could
There are
see
only
me
about
now.
a few.
Okay, better question. Does it seem like my father would be angry that I now am getting into something like that, or would he be pleased?
He probably wouldn't understand its weight or value.
Cool. So it's that old. Great.
Yeah, it's a symbol that's been used on some of your records, but its actual meaning has never been mentioned in any of the books that you have read.
So it's just that old. Cool.
Yeah.
What's the thing I've been standing next to?
That is an altar where there is a collection of empty, torn sacks, as though they were offerings to the people who used to live here, probably filled with grain and other food. However, they have long since been abandoned, and all food that was once within has been scavenged by local creatures.
Hold on. Why are his eyes glowing red?
Oh, that's just because I just stole the art from online, and it worked.
Okay.
No, his eyes do not actually glow.
I got my eyes
However,
on him.
Rye's eyes do glow.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, straight
no.
up.
Okay.
Specifically when I use fire, flares up hand. See?
Yeah, his
Oh.
eyes glow a bright orange and red.
You know, I don't normally look at you when you're doing your fire stuff. I'm normally looking at your fire. That's
I cast
neat.
mage armor.
That's also
That's a good
neat.
move.
Cast. Okay.
That's a lot more useful than what I'm doing.
A
Just put it
staircase
that way.
rises up the cliffside, up toward the main structure.
Okay, what's our buddy's name again? I forgot.
I gotta check. Kender was what he called himself.
Kembear?
Kender.
Kender. All right, Kender, how far have you been in this place?
I've only ever seen the gazebo itself.
Oh,
Ah,
cool.
neat. I mean,
Okay.
Well,
hello?
This place
I-
looks like it used to be a nice kind of sitting place where receivees and stuff would go and all that. However, at this point, the pillows are just scattered about, webs, everything's kind of just abandoned.
How old does everything look?
At least maybe 2 generations. Human
Oh, wow.
generations, that is.
Yeah, so we're talking about 100 years.
Yeah. Before you, however, is a stone door with a strange symbol. Similar to the last one, however, it's purely the white and black dot spiraling into a central point, rather than being exterior.
Hey, well, I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to walk up to it and try and open it.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like the door's strapped.
I'm gonna stay back here.
I didn't finish my entire description of what.
Oh, then I will hang back.
Okay. There is marked along the door a series of carved words in a circular pattern, as this is kind of a round kind of lid-like door. It is in a language that I think only Rye knows how to read now, as its meaning is foreign, yet you understand it.
PK fire.
Because this is Ignan, or however that's said. Yeah, Ignan.
That's how I've
which
always
it
said it.
says, let's see if I got this right. The way forward is opened with the flow of the soul. He who knows his soul knows the way.
Hey,
Wait,
do you
I
guys-
say that out loud.
do you guys?
I can
Oh.
I can do this. Pop. Because I don't think that gives anything away.
Absolutely.
Any opinions on what that means? 'Cause I've got an idea.
This is Elisa's, right?
Yeah. It's
Your
related
soul.
to the fire. I mean, Kender can fill you in better on this, but it's related to that book he's holding. Was his father's, who was a fire sage, I believe is the word he used, which is the thing we read about on the skull, where we got the egg. And Kender knows this place because wasn't it a place where your dad did stuff or something? Something along those lines.
Father's father.
Father's father, grandfather. My bad.
It's written in his journal.
Yeah. So about when this place was abandoned. Cool. Neat. I mean, my guess is that we throw fire at it and it goes away. But that is generally my answer to everything, and it's not normally right, so I'm very tentative to try it.
Yeah. Before you guys try that, maybe I'll go take a look around outside and see if I can see anything from sneaking around out there. I'll just do that. Then I'll be back.
Oh,
Be so
shoot, I
kind.
didn't actually create the walls.
Does that sound good? Does that sound bad?
No,
That
do
was
it.
a good idea.
If there's one thing I've learned, trust your scouts.
All right then.
Say, let the scout do what the scout gonna do.
I'm gonna look around these pillows, see if there's anything of interest.
Okay. One moment.
I
I forgot to put walls here. There are walls that surround the estate on either side.
I am going to take this time to ritual cast a comprehend language.
Yeah, that's a good.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be the only idiot able to speak this. Kender, can you read this at all?
No, I cannot.
Cool. Neat.
It does
Wait.
look like some of the writing in the journal, though.
Wait, there's some in the journal?
He will show you a page which will feature a drawing of this door with the with the same words on it.
Okay, what does the page before it and the page after it say for context?
It has a second drawing showing what seems to be like energy flowing from the body of a person into the door.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, he would have written it down. It says that it would appear. Sorry. Sorry, I'm finding the wording for this old man. It would say
all
something
good.
along the lines of like, in order to enter the sealed shrine, only one who can control their inner spirit can open it by pouring their spirit into the door.
Cool, so it means key. I mean, I assume Rai would know enough to interpret that.
Yeah.
Okay. So it means key, not fire. That was my question. All right, well, we're just waiting on a scout to come back.
And yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Jason
gonna
to investigate.
So it's just hopping off these stairs a little bit. It's just a wall around the estate.
Yeah, there's a good, I'd say about 15-foot tall wall that lines the estate. Save except for... No, you can't see that yet.
I got pythons. I'm gonna try to climb the wall.
You will attempt to climb.
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
This is my specialty.
Oh.
14.
Wait.
You start,
Quite the specialty.
and you try to
Oof.
hammer it in. The workings of this wall is fairly tough.
Huh.
You think you get a good starting point. You start to use that piton to lift yourself up, and then you feel the weight shift under you, and you fall back down.
Say, don't you have a climbing kit or something?
Ow! No, just
Those work really well on stone walls, or on actual rock walls,
Yeah.
not stone brick.
It's alright, I got a hammer. Pythons and a hammer. What could go wrong?
Pythons in a hammer. You mean hammers in a python?
Yeah,
Or a piton?
that's what I mean. I'm gonna hammer in the pythons.
Nice.
use my
Oh, I was just assuming that was something you were trying to do.
Oh, well, in that case,
Just
ow!
it-
Ow! My thumb. My thumb. Alright, then instead, I'm just gonna go take a look-see this way.
All right. You can see that the wall kind of arches over a waterfall. It has, well, wouldn't really have bars so much, just that the waterfall seems pretty, shall we say, rapid water kind of rush. It might be difficult to get past.
Yeah,
But it'd be a good way out.
yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe if you can survive rapids of a river without a boat. Well, in that case, I'm just going to go back around and go. Oh, I guess I have to hop down to go to the other side, and at that point, it's
Yeah,
I don't
at
know.
that point you're going to be down a cliff.
yeah.
Um,
Just gonna come back in.
yeah, I'm gonna investigate these pillows while he's doing that.
Okay,
Oh.
investigate the pillows. They are pillows.
Whoa.
They are covered in dust. They've definitely been here for a while. Some of them are stiff.
These are pretty crappy pillows. And they're old, but
Cool.
Yeah.
Old pillows.
Sorry. I'll just come back in. Yeah. Sorry, fellas. No luck. It's a fairly sturdy wall, despite how old it must be, and it kind of stretches around the estate.
All right. Well, Kendra, do you want to help me with this?
I can try.
You can recognize Key, right?
I recognize its presence, and I know a little bit of how to control, but you seem very clearly far more experienced than I am.
All right. Well, here goes nothing. I pumped some key into it.
You seem so hesitant for this, but you were so quick with the egg.
See, that's because the egg was just straight up fire. Fire is easy.
Okay.
Key I don't have very much of.
How much do you put into this?
I'll probably be able to take a rest after. Let's throw all 4 in.
All 4?
That comes back on a
Sure
short
about
rest.
that?
Yeah. Rye doesn't have to things. I'm an idiot. So yes.
Okay, you pour all of your key into it, and like a river being unleashed, the door just kind of sucks it up, and then
Neat.
you feel a shift of weight, and then it opens,
Cool.
sliding to the side.
Well, as long as we don't have to open up any more of those.
well done, Rye.
If we do, then I need to eat a sandwich.
Was that wise? Will we be combat ready? You sure?
Well, if there's combat, then I'll need to eat a sandwich. And walks
I-
forward.
I don't think any of us brought any food. I thought we were going back to town.
Oh, fetch!
Do you want us
I
to
have
wait
rations.
before moving forward?
Yeah, I'll just.
No, you're fine. I'm just realizing I did something stupid. Oh wow, that's not what I wanted.
I like seeing
Come
the
on.
roof screw itself off.
Oh, wow. Whoops. That's not what you're supposed to do.
What?
The
Wow.
roof now.
I saw
Yeah.
the roof spin.
It's fine.
I'm gonna lock it. There we go. Nope, it won't. It won't let me select this. The statue's not supposed to be sitting like that. It's supposed to be in the middle.
Statue, I don't think you're gonna animate and try and kill us.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Within here, you can see there's the graded floor where the river flows underneath. The structure seems to be built a little bit elevated above the ground and water. There's a table that seems to have just collected a bunch of dust with what seems to be a statue. It depicts a knight in the image, but what it actually is there seems to be kind of a statue of a person sitting crisscross on the ground in a meditative stance. He has his arms in the middle, resting in his lap, and then he has two extra sets of arms lifted above him, kind of in the kind of Indian kind of style, or Buddhist, or multi-arm kind of thing in an array around him.
I think you're
Each
right
one
with
grasping.
Hindu stuff.
I think they both do it, because I know I've seen some stuff from anyway, just to try and get some familiarity on the image. Each one seems to be grasping some kind of like common depiction of some kind of element. So there's a flame. There's what seems to be like a sphere with kind of like wind like designed into it. There's a kind of like a water drop in one of the other hands, and in the last one there's just like a rock that just hasn't been polished or anything.
Okay.
Question: are the holes in this netted floor? I know it's wood, but I just mean for the texture. Netted floor. Are my feet gonna slip through them if I step on it?
They are tight enough you can walk on them. You might be in danger if you were a smaller size.
I am small.
No, I'm saying like tiny.
Oh, okay.
If you were like a fairy, yeah, you might slip through that. But
Cool.
no, your feet are wide enough, you will be fine.
Cool.
Okay. Also, because the roofing kind of covers it, there is a door here and a door here. This door, for some reason, is open. So over here, this door is open.
That.
Oh, and there's a door over here.
Is there one here?
Yes. Because there's a bit of an overlap with some of the roofs.
We best stick together.
Yeah,
Find
that's
here.
one here too.
Yeah, let's stick together.
Right. This is your people's place. Perhaps you would know which way you'd like to go first.
Just Kendar knows more about. Actually, here, where's that book? Let's start with that. What does that book say about the place?
Where is Ginder?
I have fallen behind. Ah, shoot. I need to get out of token mode, or out of tile mode.
I thought he ran away for a second.
Well, there he goes. It's a trap.
There should be a library on the right side of the structure. And it says here that in the courtyard there was the most prized possession, which I believe would be this way. Points to the left.
No, whew, doesn't say anything about the statue.
No,
Cool. It's probably a little
I didn't. Jason, you can see there's a plaque now because you're past the chair. Written upon it in ancient, well, it would be ancient Nahranian text, so basically your common. So You can read it, it's just a little tricky. It seems to list a title as the Sage of the Six Elements.
6. Aren't there 4?
Indeed.
That's interesting.
This is not how Avatar went.
I've been trying so hard not to make that joke.
This comment is too confusing for me. What does it say?
It says
What?
Jason? What
it
does it say?
says the Sage of the Six Elements.
Huh.
It has a name listed under it, however the name has been scratched out.
Can I attempt to get any like clues from like any remaining parts of the name, or is it like really scratched out?
It's full-blown scratched. Something really wanted to erase that name.
All right.
Kender, is there nothing in the book about that?
No, there's no mention of it. Most of the earlier pages just talk of like day-to-day living. It was a personal
Okay.
journal for the most part.
Yeah, I figured it might have some of his teachings, though. Well, so we might want to stop by the library. Let's go figure out this most important thing first, though. Courtyard.
I'm gonna delete this roof.
Yeah, I mean, if there is still an
gonna
important
delete
thing
that
here, then no one here is using it.
All right.
That's exactly. Charge!
Okay.
Well, the roof's not going bye-bye.
Oh, it's
Yeah, you might need to reload. I deleted it because it's a little obscuring for me right now, and I can't interact with everything that I need to in some places. Okay.
there we go.
Poof.
I'm reloading.
Oh,
Until then, just pretend I'm with you.
I have to do it too. It's good.
Jason,
yes.
and I didn't. As you step in, you can see there are 4 sets of armor. They are in almost kind of a samurai style kind of design. It's very foreign in its design. Each one seems to be differently equated. This one seems to be, shall we say, very dry, like as though it's rusted. That's it. As though it's somewhat rusted. This one is coated in a bit of dust. This one actually seems perfectly fine, and this one is blackened as though it's been burned. And sitting here is a seemingly ever-burning flame. A door, which seems to have some writing up here. And of course, what seems to be a series of chairs for candlelit prayer or study.
Who lit the torch?
Does it seem like it's a magical flame?
Most certainly. It is not actually resting on any fuel.
Strange.
And there's fuel in the other 3 braziers?
The other 3 bracers, yes.
Alright, everybody be ready for the stupid stuff to happen, and I immediately start making the fire jump from brazier to brazier.
I'm gonna
Okay,
hop back in here as soon as he does that.
so you're just gonna go down a line?
Yep.
Okay, you light up this one, and then immediately... And then,
It went out?
you hear a rattling of metal.
Yeah, that's about what I thought.
Right, would it kill you
Which
to
one's
analyze
moving?
the situation before jumping into it?
Okay.
I'm not exactly the analyzing type.
Let me do it next time.
Hop.
You better move quicker than that, then.
Maybe we should have taken their weapons before.
That's actually a
Thinking's-
really good idea.
Thinking's
I
for
would
lame
never-
people.
I was about to
Okay.
do that, but
So from under the floorboards, water begins to pool and take shape inside this armor, animating it. This one lights on fire from the inside and steps off its platform. This one seems to almost produce rocks from nowhere, which then fill in the armor. And this one, oh no, this one's the air. This one's the water that pools up. This one, you can feel a breeze blow through the structure and take shape inside of it. As they all step down. Okay. Roll me initiative as dangerous
Initiative.
upon
So-
you.
I think that was the wrong one.
So my intention was to be hiding behind here. Would it be possible for me to roll stealth or?
Okay.
You may.
Okay.
I got a nat 20, but it's -2, so.
Nice nat 20. You're still lower than I am.
And then
Okay, and I do have to express something here, because I don't want you guys to be misdirected on this, because I know I usually go, fight to the death. You can't win this fight. You need to solve this puzzle.
it's just like the golem fight, except with 4 enemies instead of 1.
I mean, I'd be amazed if you can pull off the fight. But, no, you're probably going to want to figure out this puzzle fast. Okay, which brings up music. Alright, so top of the initiative will be Kozak.
Right. I am to over here. Good. I think it's quite loud.
Yeah, you have to turn down the volume on your side.
Yes, sec. There we go. Alright, so I'm moving out of attack range. I'm not going to disengage.
Okay. On the first round, they will not take opportunity attacks.
Alright, I'm going to go to this brazier here, and I'm going to try pouring some water.
Okay, pour water. Nothing seems to happen.
Alright, worth a try.
Well, that was my guess too, so I don't know.
Seems easiest to try the first thing.
Well, and that one's the one that would be associated with water, right?
I believe so, based on the order from the fire one. The other ones didn't like being fire. As far as
I need to roll initiative for this guy as well.
so, was that an action to do that? I'm assuming.
It would be your interaction, yes, but you could still make some another kind of check or something. It's a free action or something if you wanted to do something that doesn't take a lot of physical action.
I'll just take a look at these braziers and see if I can see any differences from the one on fire.
Okay, make me an investigation check.
Can. $19.
19. Okay. You can tell that each one shows signs of having at one point having held a fire in it. So
Okay,
the deduction would be you are probably somewhat on the right path at first.
so could be a different order. Over here and in turn.
Okay. Turn end. Alright. A suit of armor filled with air is up. This thing has...
Right, is there an order the elements are usually cast in?
To be fair with you, Rai, the answer would be no. There's not usually an order.
I'm gonna say I wouldn't know an order.
Okay. And this is... Okay, yep, he's going to step up, and with a flail in its hands, it is going to make 3 attacks on Jason.
Oh, alright.
Fun.
I'll let it try, I guess.
Don't say that.
10, 16,
Joshua up-
and 22.
That's why.
What'd you say?
10, 16, and 22. Those hit.
The 22 hits.
Okay. You take 9 points of damage.
Do you want me to track that, or?
No, I can apply it.
All right,
I'm just keeping it secret for the moment because of their bonuses and stuff.
that's all right.
Okay, however, that will then bring its turn to a close. Okay, Kinder is going to run in. Tell me what I need to do!
Book, read.
Okay.
And get out of
He
the
will
fight.
use his turn to look through the book for something. I'm gonna make him make a intelligence check. Nope, that's a saving throw. Intelligence check. There we go.
Say, awesome. We're having the freaking carnival, boy.
That was a 3, so he is struggling to find what he's looking for.
That's what I thought.
Okay, that will end his turn.
We should have
Jason,
made him
you're
give
up.
that to Kozak.
Okay. First I'm gonna bonus action shield.
Alright.
Let's see, where's that? Spells. Shield of Faith. Well, that, yeah, same thing.
Yeah. It won't apply an effect to so your armor class won't actively change.
Okay.
But
I'll just change it by myself.
I'm still trying to figure out how to do that at some point.
That's alright. Yeah, and then I will take action dodge. Yeah, I'll try to draw their attention, but I don't know how long that'll last. I'll go right here. Yeah.
Scream Leo, 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 Lee. That tends to work.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna point.
You're going
I'm gonna
to
point
where?
to the air one and the fire one. Say, I challenge you.
Ah.
That probably wasn't a good idea.
A rightful challenge.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh boy.
That's
The
all right.
armor of fire kind of is up next.
Say you shouldn't have done that.
Well,
Okay, let's see.
hopefully this.
Not the
thing
fire
works.
one at least. That's the one I could have handled.
Okay.
I use my action to dodge, so I'll have
All right.
disadvantage.
That's good to know. Because he is going to make 3 attacks with his flaming scimitars against you.
All right.
10, 20, not natural, and 15.
They all miss.
Alright.
What's your AC?
Starts swinging
21.
at you.
Good hell.
Paladin, man.
Yep.
Alrighty.
If I had key left, I could make that even more terrifying. All right.
That ends its turn. The Armor of Water is going to take up its turn.
Oh no.
Yep. Smell a dead NPC in our future.
That's not what I was saying oh no about.
Okay. Pop.
Oh, cool.
Let's pop this out. And with 2 hands, it is going to try and stab you with its trident item. So that's a 12, a 23, and a natural 1.
1 hits.
Okay, total damage, and that was using its. No, it's not using that feature yet. That comes in round 2.
Oh dear.
Neat.
Okay, so that's 5 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and now the Earth one will come up. Boom. Hey,
Yep.
there's a guy here.
Kill him so we can steal his book.
Kill him.
Let's see.
I just want his book.
Okay, this one only makes 2 attacks.
That's because
Okay,
they hit harder.
Normal. Both of those are gonna hit the guy.
Of course. He's an NPC. He does not have AC.
Okay, yeah. So he is panically looking through the book, and then his eyes pop out of his head as a hammer smacks him in the back of the head. He is dead. His book goes flying across the ground. Actually, I can do something about that too. Mom? I don't.
Yeah, somebody should pick that up.
Not me.
Movia, can you toss me the book?
I don't know. I don't think it rolled over here.
Not.
Yeah, it depends where it landed.
Book.
Over there. Well,
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
He's dead. Okay, River, you're up.
So I don't suppose there'd be anything in this room that would help us solve the puzzle, would there? Like, does the statue have any certain pattern to it or anything like that in this room?
You have already seen what can be seen there.
There's no, like, discernible pattern to the statue right here?
Not seemingly so, no.
Okay. Then, in that case, I will do what Kozak said. I will come in here. So that's 5.
Wait, how heavy is the book?
Not sure it'll be fine.
Not heavy.
It won't be fine. But it'll be good. Alright, I'm just gonna come to here, bonus action dash, so I get an opportunity attack.
Okay. As I said, they are not taking opportunities on the first round.
Cool. Then I will come pick up the book and, so it's 10, so I can travel that much more. And then, throw it to Kozak.
Okay.
alright.
Book. Toss.
That's everything.
Well, that was pretty
Kozak
cool.
has book.
Thank you.
Alright. That ends your turn.
Yep.
Okay, Rai, you are up.
Alright, I take a step down here. So it's 5. And I shoot, or I take fire from the first brazier and... No, I'm just going to shoot it. Using my elemental strike, since I get 2 of those, I'm going to hit the middle brazier and see if it stays on.
This one?
Go on, the
Okay.
one between me and Mervier.
Yeah, that one. This one.
Yes.
Okay. The flame goes into it and gets sucked into the firewood. And dies out.
And I throw it into the third one because I get 2 strikes.
Okay. It stays on.
Hey, we found an order.
I don't know about that.
That's the start of it. We got a 50-50 shot on the next one. Kozak, give me a better chance than that.
Alright.
Or
Okay.
you... Actually, Kozak, you could probably throw fire at it and make it so we then know.
Be true.
Alrighty. Aiden. You're up.
Alrighty. Gust of wind. That way. Didn't exactly do exactly what I wanted, but that's the direction I would want.
Oh, that template is broken.
Oh.
Yeah, that template is nasty broken.
Negative 40.5 feet.
Yeah, it's got negative.
I'll be right back.
Like folds in on itself.
Okay, what
It's
was the,
reality.
what is the size of that thing?
Its goals are beyond our understanding.
10 feet wide, 60 feet long.
10 feet, 60 long. Wow. I don't know why, but this template is just butchered. Oh, I lack the permission messed with that? Come on.
DM doesn't
Wait
have
a minute.
permission to use it.
I am God.
There's another DM.
What is up with this quit?
Two DMs, both Josh.
The DM is slave to a program called Foundry.
Okay, for some reason now it's doing it at 15 feet. Why are you broken? Okay.
I would want it on this line and this one. Yeah.
I don't know why it broke so bad. Let me try to place that for. Oh no, it doesn't even have the. Okay. That's why you had to place it manually. Okay.
Like that.
Alrighty, so you activate that. Be pushed 15 feet away. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw. Be pushed 15
And
feet away.
yeah,
Any
that's
creature in the line must
all.
spend 2 feet of.
My turn.
Okay. Alright. Top of the new initiative.
Oh, interesting.
Wait, which one did he shoot?
He did not shoot one.
It went out.
At the top of initiative, the fire went out.
Oh, great.
To get them all with.
Well,
Alright, Kozak.
well, you know which one starts it.
I do. I don't want to rely on guesswork, but I can narrow it down. If I cast Scorching Ray, can I have to have them hit in an order?
You'll have to give me that order, yes.
Okay. Then I am going to cast Scorching Ray and hit 3, 4, then 2.
Okay, so this one, or this one,
This one.
this one, and this one.
Yes.
Okay.
So we know that 4 is the right answer, though.
Oh, did you hit 4 the first time?
Yeah, 4. So no, I hit 3 the first time and it went out, but I hit 4 after that and it went on.
This one here?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the
okay.
first one.
So then
So
I do. Oh, okay. So then that changes everything.
Yeah. We're down to a 50-50. So as long as Jason can survive one more round of things beating the crap out of him, and items too, we've got it.
Okay. Then I was mistaken. I will. So water. I'm going to do 4, 2, then 3.
4, 2, then 3.
Yes.
Okay. We will all go out and I can do this.
Hey!
Aha. Nice.
Say it was 50-50 at that point. That's why I was like, dude, just shoot it.
I don't.
Oh, it's
Wait, why'd they not go back to their pedestals?
this is the wind.
They're
I'll drop
caught in
it.
a wind tunnel.
Oh. Dadgummit,
That was pretty fast.
Well, group, I think we did pretty well on that one. Only one person died.
Yeah, does anybody have any way to revive him whatsoever?
But
Is he
No.
worth it?
Yeah, he's a person.
uh,
Plus, he knows stuff that we don't, to an
I'm
extent.
pretty sure
Or
dead
he-
is dead.
Yes, he
This
does.
book.
Is he unconscious or dead?
Oh no, he's dead. Brains are smashed.
All right, yeah, he's
It
dead.
basically, Kozak, he's read the book before. That's why he had previous knowledge of the book. That's what he's got on all of us. He's actually read the book.
So, can anybody figure out why it was 4, 2, 3?
Oh, and this one lights back up again.
There's
after a
there's
moment.
there's
And
abs.
you hear a click.
Hey,
I have-
That's about what I figured.
There's no sense to it unless we figure out why it was.
Yes, I hate to something this resolved. I'm going to unresolved. I'm going to double check the book, see if I can figure out what it has about this room.
Okay. You can check the book, and what it says is it mentions that the secret to the courtyard is on the doorway above its entry. He seems very intent on keeping this one bit more secretive.
Well,
Okay, so then we look at the thing above the doorway. What does it say?
Okay, above the doorway, it says this. Okay.
The script that I ignored when I shot fire at the thing? Yeah.
So, I'm assuming you're coming up here to look at it.
Yeah.
Alright, right above this door, it says... Okay, and I gotta remember the wording on this, because I accidentally deleted the file, but I know the general idea. Okay. The northern star, an ever-burning flame. Furthest from is the the furthest from the northern star, an ever-burning flame, is the southern fire, which must be lit second as an act of respect. East is neighborly to the southern flame, and last it must be lit.
so it was clearly a riddle that we did not read.
Yeah.
Right, straight up belly laughing.
I mean,
I'm
You
laughing
were-
too. That's pretty funny.
Why do you think I
Right.
want to revive the kid? I feel a little bit guilty.
Strangely,
I mean,
I'm
guilty
pretty
feel.
sure dead is dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, but is there nothing anybody could do about it?
I can't do anything.
Yeah,
Dead
it's-
is dead.
most of the time.
Most of the time. Eidenthier's been dead before.
No, that's true.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
how
Right.
was it?
Fine, I guess. I don't know. That's just came back, I guess. And I was like,
Okay, how long were
died.
you dead?
Is it rude to ask
How
you
long
about
was
your
I dead?
existential dread?
wait, what?
Is it rude to ask you about your existential dread?
Does he know what that word means?
Dread of what?
He's asking if you're afraid
the
of
feeling you
eggs.
feel when you realize how small you are in the universe and the embrace of death brought upon you. Is it rude to ask you about that?
There's a thing for
I mean,
that?
probably.
I'm going to go pat him on the back, which I guess is the leg for me, and just
I was
say,
gonna say you're maybe getting some glute, buddy. At best.
I'm not looking to spank him.
Well,
Just
I'm
gonna
saying.
pat him on the leg and say, "Look, you're a lot
Okay,
bigger.
kneecap then.
You're half dragon. You're big in the universe."
Wow.
Okay. I can't
Alright.
add blood.
That's fine.
I
He's
mean,
dead.
Who
I was
knows?
gonna
Maybe
put
in
blood around him.
maybe in about
I mean-
400 years, the world will change to where dragons have almost overtaken a
So-
country.
I often
My
wonder if
question-
dragons wonder the significance of their horde in the vastness of the cosmos.
Okay, Kozak, dude, you're going way too far for my opinion.
No, it's fine.
Well,
One moment.
valid questions, but not in a scenario like this where somebody. Well, okay, actually, no, it's pretty valid. Somebody did just die. Never mind. Continue.
Looking at this situation at hand, this hallway may be trapped. Merbeer.
Yep.
Do you mind?
I have a little bit
do
of
we wanna-
history with this. I can check this out.
Well, hold on. Do we want to take a break and let everybody kind of recoup after that?
I'm not feeling any worse for wear.
That wasn't very stressful for me.
No, it wasn't. But I mean, I could use a sandwich. Again, you see, Rye's a little tired.
Oh yeah, that's a
Oh,
good
right,
point.
your
If we run
tea,
into
stuff.
another,
Encounter, I'm still
one that we
useless.
actually have to fight.
yeah, well, you're not useless, but a door
But all I
that
can
needs
do
the
is,
key.
well, not only that, all I can do is kind of, and I point and I shoot a little fire over his head. I can kind of do is this at this point. That's about it.
Ah! Key to unlock the door.
I should have thought of that for the riddles.
Wait, what? Something went right over my head. Like Brevin's head, not
It's
Rise.
key to unlock the door.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I get it.
Oh
That-
boy.
that's-
Ends everybody. We're all gonna burn because of our puns. All right.
Look,
I love you guys.
So do we want to eat a sandwich or do we want to just keep going? It's totally up to you guys.
we don't have any sandwiches. I didn't said he had rations, right?
Yes, I have.
Oh,
rations.
I always bring snacks. Pulls out a sandwich.
Okay, we can wait here.
Dry.
I wouldn't mind taking a look around at things.
Yeah.
that is true.
This is a pretty.
We do
this-
still have that library check out.
We could go to the
Is that the
library and
library?
actually study stuff in there. Yeah, it was the other way.
Man, that library.
Yeah, that might be asking for trouble, but you know,
Well, but again,
considering
y'all can do what you're gonna do, and as long as I meditate for a little bit, I'll feel better.
look, let's wait for you to meditate and then go to the library. I mean, we don't have a time limit on how long we're here, as long as we're not here for like days.
I'm just gonna
I mean,
drop Shield of Faith because I'm guessing it's gonna take a while.
And I mean,
maybe.
assuming, you know, there isn't some terrifying monster roaming these halls, we can stay here.
But do we know that? I mean,
no,
actually, no. It'd probably be good for Kozak to read through the book too.
yeah, just sit here for a minute.
Good idea.
As I say, Kozak, how fast can you read?
Fairly quick. I don't know the breadth of knowledge contained in this tome, but I will try and focus it to what is important.
Well, yeah, just get a summary so you can at least go to the correct page if we need something.
I will
I'm
generate a
gonna-
spark notes.
Basically.
I'm gonna check out these tables, see if there's anything interesting in with them.
You want a
Bunch of
magic item
gold,
so
melted
bad.
Candles array the space. Clearly not used for a long time, but definitely were, or not used in a long time, but were used a lot when they were.
Right.
Hey,
However, the tables are each coated in a layer of dust at this point.
hey, I didn't. I think it's a good idea for us to stay in this room.
Alright.
I mean, you can go to the last room if you want. Just if something
ahead.
if someone tries to kill you, just yell for us.
Alright.
All right.
Okay,
That's
fine.
right. I'll accompany you. I'm gonna try
Okay.
this door, see what happens.
Chicka.
Oh,
All right.
hey,
The river flows before you.
hey guys. This other door down here leads outside.
Ooh.
Also, this corpse is very unsettling. Can we
Blood, 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 blood.
Yeah, does somebody want to like bury him?
Not
I-
particularly.
Right, throw him in the river.
When
He'll decompose and become fresh food for everything in the river.
or it'll flow downriver back to the town, and everybody will think we killed him.
That's,
that's a
true.
good point.
We were the last people that saw him.
Yeah, we were seen leaving with him, going up this way. Come on, I'm not smart, and even I'm not that dumb.
I don't know.
Right, openly acknowledges he's an idiot.
I don't know. Does this lead back to the town? This river?
It does lead back further south. And you've headed
Say-
a bit north.
That way.
I see no reason to attempt to dispose of evidence because it was us that indeed.
You could just
Like,
burn the
happened here.
body.
Why would we do that?
So then we can throw it into the river.
I
No
mean,
one is going to recognize it.
it does his face look at least a little bit recognizable, or is it just completely caved in?
You know, maybe if you put the eyes back in and reassembled the concave shape of his,
Oh,
the back of his head,
I didn't realize it was
Well,
quite that.
maybe it
there's-
might be a bit recognizable.
There's also he's wearing the same clothes, and doesn't he
Yeah.
have
Indeed.
tattoos?
He has a tattoo.
We
Yeah,
may
see,
have
those are
to-
what would be considered identifying marks.
Let's strip the dead man.
I would just say burn it, like Ray said. Well,
I didn't say it. Y'all do what you're gonna do. I'm meditating.
all right. I just don't want to hear.
Are you normally supposed to eat while you meditate?
No, continues eating. What you don't know is the
Inner
last
peace
like
is in your
half hour.
stomach.
What?
Your inner peace is in your stomach.
Valid. No, what you don't know is the last 5 minutes. I'm gonna get up and do the dragon dance from Avatar. Ha ha ha.
This dance looks like it needs a partner. Did you do this with someone else before?
Rye's face actually goes really dour and says, "Yes, yes, I did," and just keeps going.
The door spoke of your key like it was part of your soul.
Yeah, pretty much. Long story short on that one, we manifest our soul in the sense of, well, fire, and it's the power of the soul. Think of it how you interact with the weave of magic. Yours is just invisible. Mine manifests as a physical energy.
Sure, but if you have to infuse this energy with some of your own soul, how do you not lose parts of yourself to use it?
Like I said, it's not infusing it with my soul. My soul is manifesting energy that it has. Like, you eat food to move. Well, your soul eats, hard air quotes, through the sense of meditation, other things,
Oh.
spiritually things to manifest other forms of energy.
Is that why
Somebody
you?
just said, "Oh."
Is that why you run out of ki? Because you're using
tired.
up all your soul's energy.
Yeah, exactly.
This,
But it's not hard to replace. It's actually a lot easier than, sleep
Right.
is a good comparison.
But that
So-
sounds terribly
8 hours.
dangerous.
manipulate the energy of your soul and you bring it closer to the realm of the living. Manifest it in a way. Does this make it vulnerable?
My soul, no. Again, because I'm only exposing the energy. The soul doesn't move at all. It's like when I move my fist and I make a punching motion. Did my body expose itself to danger at all?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Not really. Not really. It was pretty controlled. I mean, there's a chance I pull a muscle or somebody strikes me while I'm doing this, but the odds are pretty low. Your soul is wearing your body as armor. So not only is it just punching something, it's punching something while it's wearing armor.
And how the lot of us get stuck with such crappy armor?
You didn't, you just haven't trained it.
Not you, Identh. You have pretty good armor. Oh, he's not here.
It's okay.
Yes, they are over fiddling.
I mean, clearly he means the squishy flesh that our soul resides with.
Yeah, I mean, imagine, Rai, if you had the scales of a dragon like Identh does.
Well, and this is leaning more into what I assume Kozak's realm of knowledge is, but I don't know what happens if I lose my arm. Does part of my soul get exposed? I didn't look into that. I just looked at how to make fire.
We'll look into that if that ever pops up.
Well,
Let's put it this way.
I'm
I know enough to be able to do this. Fire. Right? Does the juggling thing. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know the theory behind it, or the grand overarching theory behind it. I just know enough to be able to know what it feels like and know what it looks like.
it is strange. Your soul is anchored to your body in a way. You don't
Kind of. There are
become
some
the-
monks that actually aren't. They can project their soul.
Well, astral projection is its own science.
I read it in a book once.
Is this you taking a short rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check out the statue.
All right. It is the set of armor that had stepped off to attack you.
Right.
Fresh burn marks are on it. It has that kind of layered samurai style kind of design to it, made completely of metal, however.
Are there any, like, runes around it or anything?
Nope. On closer inspection, if it weren't for the fact that you had seen elements take shape inside it and give it an offensive form, this would look no different from any other decorational armor worn by somebody burned to death, maybe.
I would try to take off the helmet, but that's gonna burn me.
It is a little bit freshly hot.
So I'll move over to this one and try seeing if I can remove the helmet at all without stirring it.
Alright. You remove the helmet from the holding upon which it sits. It doesn't seem to react.
Is there anything inside of it?
Nope. Hollow save for a light little wire work to keep it in place when it sits itself back down.
Huh.
Notably, only the chest plate and helmet had gotten off of the podium. The legs stayed in place, or the lower body of the armor had stayed in place.
Yeah,
Wasn't that the air one?
Yeah. But was that with all of them? Just the lower body stayed
Yeah.
in place? Okay.
Yeah, because it was easy, because they had to lift the upper torso off of the frame that's holding it in place.
But I can't find any, like, runes or anything in the legs or on the helmet or in the chest or anything.
Nope. Whatever magic might be going on here, it probably isn't based off of typical arcane practices.
It is curious. I don't expect monks such as these, the ones that were here, to be able to leave such lasting magics. The fleeting martial energy that they use.
Well, yeah. But this seems odd because it's like there aren't any runes. There doesn't appear to be any base magical influence. It's
Josh,
like
does it seem like somebody's soul is in these armors?
No. You have the ability to sense ki to some degree, and if you want to try and touch them, you can attempt to sense something.
Yeah, I would just kind of touch it and gently feel and make sure there's nobody in there.
There's a residual presence, but it is not currently there. Whatever it was that entered the armor and has left.
it's like
Your key,
That's
you think
your key mingles
Yeah.
with elemental magic. I think that it has something like that. This
uh
an elemental spirit manifestation, something of the sort.
maybe people who made vows to defend this place. I don't know. Again, we're way out of my wheelhouse. I don't know. I know how to make it go sparky,
Oh.
shooty, shoot.
I wonder if they're just random souls or elementals or something that have just sworn to protect this place.
Yeah, it might just be monks that have vowed to protect this place, and over time their vows have held them to this. I don't know. That
Yeah.
sounds like a thing that could have been a thing.
You think the statue in the other room comes to
Technically.
life?
I don't want to find out because that one had it 4 elements, but it said 6. I don't want to find out what the other 2 are. That way, at least.
Oh, now you got me curious. Okay.
Well, that's why we're
Notably,
here.
These are not statues. These are sets of armor put in place.
Right.
Yeah.
The statue, that's actually supposed to be a proper statue, but I only have so many art assets I can place.
Right.
Gotcha. All right. Well, sounds good. Post long rest unless anybody else wants to do anything else.
Yeah. During that, I want to check out the library.
Oh, you want to go into the library? Ooh, fun! You enter into this space. Books are just littered all over the ground, burned and destroyed, save one.
That's not suspicious at all.
Good thing Rye's not there. I would have first thing gone and picked it up.
Zach, I have a feeling I shouldn't read that book.
He's not in there. He's
That's
over
right.
here.
Oh, he just moved over to be in there. Burned books.
Being over, getting like a vantage over here. Can I tell what language the book is open? Right?
Yeah.
Can I tell what language it is?
It is a common tongue. Oh, hey, guess what? That's where my riddle went. I found the riddle. I put it on the book.
Tom
But
Riddle.
I decided over the week to change it to the door. No, this one has had its pages ripped out.
Is it safe to look at, Kozak?
I will. If we've got a little extra time, I can ritual cast detect magic and see if there's anything on it.
All right.
I can at least tell language it is, but it is odd that it's here.
Honestly, if it's the only thing not burned, it's probably magic.
There is a door.
This is during the short rest, so you would have the time to cast that if you want to.
Very well, I will do so.
At the end of the casting, the book is not magical.
All right, get closer and take a look at it.
All right. So all its inner pages have been ripped out, but you can read the cover.
All right.
The book is called The Poems and Lessons of the Fire Sage.
Well, perhaps this would have been helpful.
Maybe there's a.
Isn't that what that guy's journal is called?
Does the
No,
book that
we've
I have
heard of
now
that.
is it called the same thing?
Sorry.
What is the book I have
It's a
now
little
called?
difficult. It's just a personal journal.
Okay.
Does your journal mention this, or?
I'll take like a quick glance through. Do I remember anything about the name of this book from?
There is no mention of any particular book names. Closest you get is just mentions of like having had to clean the books and stuff and make sure the shelves were dusted. There were a number of pages that were just like the day-to-day life journal. Pretty boring stuff though.
Well, I'd imagine that if it were still filled with the sort of wisdom and knowledge that Rai could use to his own power.
Right. There is a door up here.
Because Rai has the patience for books.
Kozak doesn't understand that.
Let's just put it this way. Rai was probably forced to read, and maybe in his more recent years he's understood, like, oh, hey, if you get the proper kind of book, I don't mind reading it.
Is this door locked?
Indeed it is.
Does it have magic on it?
No, it's probably a bolt on the other side.
Okay.
This is a bad idea.
Kozak, do you want me to try to use force, or should we not?
I'd like to get in here, but not without everyone. Not in the interest of acting hasty. For the
Right.
sake of knowledge.
Rai practiced lighting the torches in the correct order.
In that case, I will scan the burned books to see if there's any ones that aren't burned. Or anything of interest.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Okay, a 16. Nothing. Nothing here. No, these are all burned. This one crumbles to dust. Another one.
Bites the dust.
Oh, this one isn't broken. This one's intact. Pick up the book. Sorry.
The darndest thing.
Cover says it is the Elven discourse of, or actually, you don't speak Elven, do you?
I don't.
No, right. No, none of you actually do. So, it is Elven text.
I should still
You
have
can't read it.
comprehend languages up. Last for
You
an
should.
hour.
Yes.
Kozak would
This
say.
is the Elven discourse of Shidem versus Alu.
Relay that.
Or Shidim.
Do I recognize those names?
That would be a very high Arcana check.
I can try. 20.
Oh,
Sadly, that's not enough.
Alright.
Dang.
We do
Man.
have.
Well,
Sorry.
It's either something I know because of who I am, or I'm not going to be any use.
Yeah, we do
One
have
of
an
the
elven
two.
friend who would
That's-
definitely like.
That's true. Pick that up.
Yeah, I'll keep.
I'm only bringing it up because I don't think Kozak was there when we met him, right? Or I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
the other two
Squid
were.
was.
Yeah,
Kozak
regardless,
wasn't.
Kozak would be interested in holding on to a book with knowledge he does not have.
All right, you go ahead. You can hold on to it.
Right?
Do I see any others, Josh, or is that it?
One minute.
I'm surprised, Jason. You don't seem like the sort of knowledge a place like this holds.
Dude, Jason's straight up looking for a magic item. Don't lie to me.
I am, yeah. Actually, I want to see something that could help me out.
I knew it. I could
Okay,
teach you how to throw
got
fire.
that. I'm
Uh,
gonna add
that-
the book
that would
to
be
your
pretty cool, but
inventory.
I-
It is
I'm already interested in learning my own art.
Dude, you're in another room. You can't hear what I'm
Nah.
saying.
Yeah.
Then how are you
Different
talking to
conversation
him?
for later, but
I'm not.
telepathy. Out of
See-
character, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's Brevin.
What are you talking about? I know not of this Brevin whom you speak. I am Rye.
Oh no, the fourth wall is shattering! Quick, someone fortify the other walls.
PK fire! I got him.
there we go. That's how it's spelled.
Hello,
Also-
Kozak.
Also, random comment for later. Ness's PK fire is the worst in that entire freaking game.
It's fine.
I hate it.
Okay.
Okay, fire.
Funny.
PK fire! PK fire! PK fire! I want to get out of the pillar of damn fire!
Alright. I'm done adding the books to Kozak's inventory.
Where are we going, guys? Are we going? Let's keep going here.
we
Supposedly
going
there
to-
was something worthwhile.
I assume we just finish the short rest and then move on.
Is there any other
Yeah.
books, or
Cool.
No, that was all you were able to
Alright.
find.
There
Do you
is
bring it
also-
up to Rye at all?
Kozak has it, so
Yeah, I'll mention that like I did find this book about this elven discourse.
wait a minute.
and
I
there-
found it.
or Jason found the book.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh my
I
gosh.
like that. I found this book. Hey, wait!
Oh my gosh, who cares? Either of you.
Wait, so there was a locked door over there.
Yes, that's what I was getting to. I feel like it was more important than the book. Locked door. The library.
Yeah, but we know because of the journal that there's something important up here, and I figured we'd circle back.
Aw. I want to do the locked door first.
All
I
in
am-
favor of doing the locked door first, say aye.
I
Speech bubbles.
you're too fun, Rye. Yeah, we'll go up here first. We
Oh.
came here for you.
Yay! Whee! Oh wait,
Wait,
isn't
whoa,
Nimble-
whoa.
I was say, isn't Nimblefingers going first?
Yeah. They don't call me Quick Hands for nothing.
Before
it's
we
quick
go,
hands.
I am going to cast Gift of Alacrity on Jason.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
I'm not
Okay.
sure what that does, but
For 8 hours, you can add a D8 to your initiative rolls.
oh, thank you. That's much needed.
So quietly
right,
and carefully, I'm
and-
just gonna move forward.
March.
Just checking for traps, checking the floors for any like odd fitting tiles, looking at the walls for any strange symbols or holes where they shouldn't be.
But before we keep going, I'm going to close this door and put an arcane lock.
Okay. Locked.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, I follow and I give him a 15-foot distance between me and Quick Hands.
Okay.
Okay. Make a perception check. Quick hands.
Bam.
Quick Hands McGee.
10.
Oh, that's so
Okay.
close to 19.
Pop.
Investigation would have been my specialty.
Creak.
Oh.
Nothing.
Okay.
Pop. Pop. You're fine.
Hey guys, good news.
Hold on.
There's a set of double doors.
Good news. Doesn't appear to be any traps.
Oh, well done.
Bad news. There's another door.
Rye bursts through the door. I've come to make a bargain. Just kidding.
So-
Mostly, kind of.
If there's
Okay,
so
guess we're
many-
doing this.
Oh.
Okay.
Are you trying to
Or you can
reference a
see
play?
a large stone platform. The series
Oh,
of what
boy.
seems to be like altars set on them.
Oh wow,
Oh, boy.
this is some serious cult stuff.
Do I see that?
Think less cult, think more. Yeah, I see it, Josh.
Not from where you
Oh,
are,
no.
but yes.
What is
Yeah.
that?
All right,
I
just
say
don't. Okay.
Do I sense a pull to that direction, Josh?
No sense of a pull. This place is old and abandoned.
No. Pull as in like a spiritual pull, desire to go that direction.
Nope.
Oh,
You
cool.
don't feel anything.
Cool. Hey, guys. We found a neat thing. Hey, this looks like the spiral on the outside, but different.
Your fire tablet
Yeah, this
there
one
has
seems
a
to be.
square.
So,
Uh,
my biggest question, I see four symbols that I probably remotely recognize, and then two that I don't.
Right.
They're
Nope,
completely...
these three are completely foreign.
Oh, they are? Okay. And there's also two smashed-looking things.
Right.
I
Probably
would-
the two other elements.
Yes, I would presume these to be water, air, and earth.
Yeah, because I don't recognize them. Let's go look at fire.
Yeah, so you can see there seems to be something sitting on an altar now that you're up on the platform.
okay, before we
Hell yeah.
touch,
Too late.
Touch.
Okay, there is a scroll sitting in the altar.
wait.
Okay.
Hey,
Key-wise,
what?
I just lay my hand on it and sense key-wise. Is there anything there?
You don't sense anything. But
Okay.
it is bound in a metal tube with a series of intricate fire-like designs that seem to depict creatures made of fire dancing in a form of harmony almost.
Okay. Having learned from the egg, I one on fire, and I wait for everybody else to catch up to me.
Oh, yeah.
So that looks like there's scroll space on the rest of them. Is similar to the fire
Yep.
one.
But it looks
Yes.
like there
If
was
you
a
want to
lid.
investigate, you can.
I
Yeah, it
would
looks like
love
there were
to.
lids thrown off.
Are these ones at the top and bottom? Are they like cracked and destroyed?
Yes.
Yeah,
That one,
somebody doesn't like the other two elements that are supposedly a thing.
that
So
one.
sorry.
Maybe they don't like them,
But,
or maybe they just wish to keep the secret.
So it was in.
Either or both.
that one.
So,
Oh.
Mariver, did you want to investigate this?
Yes.
If so, give me an investigation check.
Pow. Give me good stuff. That's good.
Ooh, okay. There's a layer of dust, but there's signs that there once was a similar sized scroll once sitting here as well, as the dust is a bit lighter where such an object would have been.
Huh.
Are those holes towards the center on each platform?
No, those are carved in.
Okay.
So it's part of the design.
Sorry.
I just, I like made those in,
Well,
made
I was
them
just
in
making
Clip
sure.
Studio and just kind of penned them, and so I forgot to give them transparency, so they just kind of look like black, ominous marks.
You're good. I thought it was a hole where you like could have stuck the scroll or something.
So this is the fire symbol, right?
Yes, that one I recognize.
And that book in there has something to do with the fire sage. Well, the page is ripped out, and all the books are burned. Maybe.
Remember the fire sage was that thing we read about on the dragon skull where we got the egg?
Yeah. Maybe the fire sage was mad or something, and or wanted to
Yeah,
come
he seemed like a pretty chill guy. Didn't the book say poems and saying phrases of wisdom or something like that?
Then again, all the
Poems and stories.
other books, but
Yeah.
and the scroll's still here.
They indeed were burned, but I wouldn't jump to assume it was the sage himself. Rival
I
of
know.
some-
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to give out some ideas.
Ident is so done with this crap.
Plop.
Josh, what's this?
That looks to be a similar kind of altar to the others.
It's from one of the places that got destroyed. There's another one
it's
on the other
slightly
end.
crooked. It's slightly crooked and indented into the dirt itself.
Can I like look around it and like feel around it, see if there's any like buttons or anything? Or
No. I forgot to put the shadows on over it, so it's supposed to be indented like the others.
oh, all right.
Well, if nobody's gonna stop me, I
Well-
gave you plenty of time. I pick up the scroll.
All right.
Okay. And nothing happens.
Cool.
It's got a nice little fancy fire almost Avatar Fire Nation style kind of like fire symbol for a lock, where the center piece kind of comes loose. That keeps it sealed.
Okay. Does it look like it needs a key, or does it look like it needs key?
Neither.
Maybe it needs a lock.
Just kind of latch it up, open.
Yeah. You pull on it.
Okay. I open it.
All right. You pull it open. I will disappear that. Okay. Before you is a beautifully illustrated, lengthy scroll. This thing probably goes for quite a bit of a stretch of paper. Of various images and designs. There is not quite a title, but there is a stretch of writing that goes on and on and on, written in that language that you don't know, but you know.
Okay.
It seems to be some kind of instructional scroll for teaching techniques. These kinds of techniques, however, are beyond anything that you have ever even come close to understanding.
Oh no. Who wants to see me try and do something stupid?
Hey,
Maybe don't.
Okay, I'm going to pop an item into your inventory now.
Uh-oh.
So, actually, boom. Rai, you are getting an item. As you obtained the Scroll of the Sage's Arts, a Fire Edition.
Cool. So there's obviously 5 others of these. Neat. I'm really intrigued about the other 2. Don't with your evil cackling
Okay.
over there. You stop it.
To simplify, though, this scroll requires a total of 56 dedicated hours to gain the starting steps into what it provides you. 56 hours of reading, that is.
Cool. Who's carrying me while we're walking? Just kidding.
not
Don't
a
we have a cart or something?
No.
No.
oh, well,
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I totally forgot about?
Our friend.
Yeah.
Our little friendo.
Oh no.
He's been
Oh,
here
yeah.
the entire time.
Ah! Holy cow, Henry! When did you get there?
One
it was
moment.
about 2 seconds ago.
Flip.
No, with your
I've always been here, sir.
I was gonna say, I
Henry-
need him to just say, I've been here the whole time, sir.
That's great.
I'm sorry, Henry. I just did not.
They're ignoring me.
No, I just
And we're
didn't
trying
notice.
to.
I just didn't
We're
notice your
mostly
general
the scary
existence.
statues.
It wasn't on purpose. It was just maybe you're
3 statues.
maybe you're like me, Henry. Maybe you're able to be sneaky. Try hiding. I'll close my eyes. Just try hiding from me. My +1 perception can't find him.
All
I
right.
do have to admit, he's
So,
pretty good at
Josh,
that.
how hard would it be to try and get an idea of what the symbols looked like on the broken stone areas?
There is actually no symbol.
Like it's been completely destroyed and
Yeah, what
demolished?
you see is what it is like.
So it looks like it was removed? I thought it just looked like shattered earth, and maybe we could try and piece it together.
No, this is just a shattered plate. There doesn't seem to be any marking that was on it.
All right, who wants to help me flip the stones over? Make sure.
I'll do it.
I guess I can. Yeah.
All right.
We kind of
Okay. Make me some strength checks.
okay. Who's got the best strength?
I got I think an 18.
I say I've got a 16.
16.
15.
Well, kills, strength.
Okay. You
I see. You got a 16 in strength, and then you rolled
Yeah.
16. Ha ha.
Mhm.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Rai is sitting back, watching you do the work.
No, he's attempting to try and read the scroll, but like wants to help, but is so intrigued by this scroll.
You flip some of the plates over. They are just as blank.
Huh. Somebody
Alright.
really didn't want anybody being able to look at whatever the heck this is. Cool.
Hey, Jason, I didn't. What about that little thing down there? A little altar thing down there. Is
That-
it? You think that's loose enough to be flipped, or?
This is definitely upright.
Oh, okay.
It is 9. Will this session?
The session is close to finish.
Okay.
All right. Well, want to go check out the other door?
Have we checked out this thing yet?
What thing?
It is a raised platform of stone. In the middle is a little pillar kind of place for resting something. Perhaps to have once placed the scroll on top of and unravel while one read. There doesn't seem to be any kind
Cool.
of symbols or runes in it, just kind of like convenient circumstance kind of thingy.
Yeah. Colts and their
Cool.
fancy reading spots.
maybe
It
we
wouldn't really
should-
be a cult on this one, buddy.
Okay, I don't know why it says there's a... Okay, yeah. Yes.
Are we
Okay,
supposed
so-
to like stand on that thing and throw the egg over at the fire symbol?
That's a good
Probably
idea.
not. No, I'm not. I'm not letting any of them touch the egg. Say that is my fun thing to play with. Y'all can get your own magic going on.
I'm just waiting for you guys to tell me what else you're
Yeah.
doing, or if you're...
Let's go
Let's
back
go
to
to the
the
door in the
locked door.
library.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the one door.
Okay.
Assuming we don't run into any trouble on the way back.
For sake of brevity, I'm gonna just select and drag all of you guys back over there.
You'll never catch me.
Ah, I'm going through the walls.
And in addition,
The door is shut.
door is shut. Door
There
is
you
not
go.
shut.
This roof I can see through.
Ah!
I think it glitched out again.
Oh,
It's
no.
Okay. I will say with ease, this lock will be done by our rogue.
Yeah.
Because on the
Oh.
other side,
Yeah.
it looks to be just kind of a tight little hallway that goes on. There are a few doors.
I am unable to see because of roof.
Yeah, I
Lovely.
know.
Yeah.
He's just explaining it.
What
All
you
right,
find
well, I guess we-
is an empty, what seems to be sleeping space. I can't show it on my stream either because it's doing the same thing. It won't remove the roof.
Okay.
A
I
can
bathroom
see it.
and a cleaning closet.
Cool.
Well, let's pop open all the doors, make sure there's nothing shiny, and get out of here.
All right.
It seems like it's sleeping space.
After a nice
You never
little
know.
search, this place seems to have been cleared out of personal belongings before whoever used to live here left.
Door.
That door leads back out into the courtyard,
Cool.
Cool.
which is blocked off by the river to get to the platform. All right. So you gather back up. and leave
Do we
out
want to
the-
take what's his? Do we want to take what's his bucket's body? Kender.
Dude, should we?
Is this door to my right unlocked?
It is. Yes. It just goes back
Oh.
into the sleeping space.
Oh, I see.
I don't know. He was part of that circus, right? So he's not like directly from town.
Just
Yeah,
pretend he
but
never
somebody might
existed.
come. Somebody might ask.
I don't know. Just pretend you never met him.
Say, hey, I
And-
knew. I mean, you just say
You guys are terrible.
I don't know what to do about him. He's dead. I don't want to get blamed for his death.
Well, then
He
we
is
should
gone,
like
though.
bury him.
How? All right, we can bury him.
I mean, do something. Because if we at least bury him, it looks like it wasn't malicious.
Or it's like we're trying to hide a body.
Not if you bury it with like a headstone or something. Somebody can make something. I mean, if somebody a piece of wood from somewhere, I can just scratch on it with the fire and be like, "Hey, here lies Kenny. He died a hero."
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Look, I figure
Yeah,
if
there
anyone
again.
asks and they get all personal about it, we just tell them what happened. He died trying to save our lives.
Does anyone have a
Cool.
shovel?
As Jason asks if anybody has a shovel, the screen will fade to black, and we'll bring our
I
session
was
to a
gonna say
close.
that's the perfect place.